Hey everybody, Peter Boone Schwedhelm here. I just finished writing a book called Recovering Racist. And before getting started with these videos, please keep in mind that whether you're black or white, liberal or conservative, from a small town, from a major city, from the north, from the south, you're going to agree with some of the things I say, and some of the things I say are going to piss you off. So please just keep an open mind, and please consider buying the book via the link below. Thanks very much for watching. I want to begin with three unbelievably common, total bullshit remarks that I hear fall from the lips of racist white people on a regular basis. Point number one: slavery's a long time ago. Well, sure, slavery was sort of a long time ago. Not really on the grand scheme of things historically, but we'll grant that point. What you need to understand is black people aren't mad about slavery. They're mad about how they and their families and their friends are still being treated on an ongoing basis right here today in the United States of America. Are you aware that in 2011, Bank of America had to pay $355 million to American black people based on proven, demonstrated, ongoing, flagrant discrimination against them? Or did you know in 2008, the Mississippi Supreme Court ordered a review of jury selection procedures in their state and found that still in 2008, the practice of excluding black jurors when there was a black defendant was absolutely rampant, even in the modern era. It's important to understand these two egregious examples are by no means isolated. There is an absolute mountain of data and evidence to support the notion that discrimination against American black people is an ongoing thing that remains a major problem even to this day. So even though slavery may have been a long time ago, that has nothing to do with why black people continue to be frustrated living in this country in 2018. The second point I hear a lot is, I never enslaved anyone. Yeah, we know, bro. Slavery ended in 1865, and you would have had to have been about 178 years old in order to have been an adult prior to the outbreak of the Civil War. So we know that you never enslaved anyone. Why do y'all keep saying this? Are you expecting like a congratulatory decree for not personally participating in a completely immoral system that's been outlawed in America for 170 plus years? And the third super common point I hear way too often: get over it. Technically speaking, black folks and their white allies won the fight against slavery, so we don't have anything to get over. However, if you carefully analyze the situation, you will discover that the losers of that little conflict and their supporters in the modern era have in fact had a hard time turning the page and getting over it, such as the fine folks carrying tiki torches in Charlottesville, Virginia. Honestly, the talking point "get over it" just involves an elite level of hypocrisy, because black folks are not the ones who've had a hard time turning the page. Black folks aren't fighting to erect and protect monuments to honor their history of being slaves. We're fighting to protect and erect monuments to honor our history of being slave owners. And yet we say that black people are the ones who need to get over it. But again, the main point is black people are not upset about slavery. They're upset about the ongoing and blatant systematic discrimination against them that continues into the modern era.